Greetings everyone, how very good of you to join and welcome back to Anno 1800. Welcome back to the African Queen coming into the port of Vega right now with lots of zinc and copper, some 20 tons for each, adding to my little storage that we have right now. And this of course makes my brass smelters here quite happy. We have 2 of them now. And with the second one, both of them of course electrified, boosting 2 times the normal resources. We have a steady surplus of brass now. And this leads me, finally also to my next production, which is the steam motor. Now the steam motor, for that we do need a lot of steel. Do we have steel? We are capped on steel. How very good. Before I go ahead with that, I want to check real quick. We don't really have a surplus of sewing machines anymore. We do need that though, because, we are exporting it. So let's go ahead and get us 2 more sewing machines up and running over here. Not all of them are getting boosted though. Basically none is getting boosted. That is not problematic though for now, right? So if we can boost 1, that would be fine. But unfortunately, that's not even the case. We do have the trade union down the road. But for now, we just keep the sewing machines as is. They produce us quite enough anyway. We are also boosting them with the workforce right now by 50%. But even that would not be necessary. Logs in as well, just fine. And let's just check it out there real quick. A surplus of 5. That's fine. That's going to be 100 ton surplus. Let's quickly check out my my export here for my docklands. The workload we're producing ourselves, so this is not going to be 50. It's going to be 110 tons. Yeah, let's build 1 more. Right, and call it a day for the moment. That's going to be totally fine. Steel though, we still should have plenty. Yes. Oh my goodness, we have 20 tons of steel in surplus. Am I still boosting this? No, I'm not. So, yeah, that's just our steel output right now. It's really big. And we can use that, of course, for my next production, the steam motors. This requires, first of all, a lot of space, right? And, of course, electricity as well. So we should have it close to my power plant. And then, close to that. And I think I found the spot for them already. The only thing is we do need to get rid of that very strange marketplace that I still have in this area. We have a marketplace over there. Of course, it's for the workers there. Let's upgrade 2 of them. This one I can't upgrade. The school is too far away, so let's just get this one a bit closer to the school. And the artisan. Let's get the artisan down there, right? So that we no longer need a marketplace down there anymore, which is my goal here. And the police station can just move a bit further away. And poof, off it goes. And with that, we have the space for a motor assembly line. I would definitely like to kind of get a second one in here somehow. And yes, there we have it by just moving my other glass maker over there. And a bit of space we still have then for something else that we can easily squeeze in. Just a few bricks, and then we can actually get started on the steam motors. While this is working, we should prepare also my shipyard location for that. We have 3 shipyards right now. I don't need that many anymore because we cannot build that many ships all the time. We're bound by influence anyway. So let's get rid of one of them for now. I think one might not be completely enough for this though. Yeah, because it requires more space than a normal one. We can move those guys though a bit over, and then we should be able, there you go, squeeze it in. However, once again, it also will need some electricity, and what I can see, it's not doing that at the moment. Once again, we need to move things around so that this kind of works. Now it works. Right, now we should have that. And there you go. Right, now we have that connection. And we have a new shipyard then in town as well. 100 tons of bricks. That's going to take some time. And we do have, though, the New World trader for the bricks active, right? So hopefully he's coming in at some point. And then we can happily continue onwards with that. I would not like to stay idle, though. We do have things to do with more engineers and artisans coming in. Of course, my rum production is increasing. And at the moment, we're pretty much at the capacity of what I can achieve here. We still have a Brera workforce though. We have a capacity of 17 right now, and I think this is already not enough anymore. No, right? As in Vega, we are consuming 22 right now of rum. So I will need to boost this up there a bit. Bravio to the Vega. And yeah, that's exactly what we can do here. There's a bit of oil, but I think we're not going to need that. Let's keep it available. Just in case for the future, right? And there you go. Let's build all of them. And let's also upgrade my warehouses here. We have a few more loading ramps available. Oh, another level up. How very good. And over here, I would like to go ahead then with a few more rum distilleries. And with that, we have a surplus of 8 again. And now 8, yeah, it's fine for now. So we can be happy with that. And I still have a Bravo workforce as well. And 220 Honor hours, that is the important thing here. So for a bit of more rum output. This is very important. Let's go back to Oreo also. Definitely my capital city in the New World. And beside those 2 ruins, we have a whole bunch of things to do here. We have to upgrade. And so boy, upgrading I would like to do. So let's just get cracking on this. Yeah.
You reached a new milestone.
Creating a huge, beautiful inner city area. And we have reached a colony status as well. This opens up now 800 Obrero workforces that we can get. And I would like to use them right away for some proper brick production. I've done nothing. Sean, what have you done? Now let's use 2 of them for now. So 1 more that we would have up here in this area.
Your people are starting to get sick.
But this will need a bit of timber, so let's wait for that. And there you go, and we can build that. Number 1.
You gained an influence
Number 2.
bonus.
Stand back, I would. Looks like the tubes need a...
Darn, it doesn't really take long for those people to get sick once we upgrade them. So I will definitely need to add some hospitals. Let's have 1 then here and 1 probably somewhere over there. Back in Vega, we have to jump around a bit here. We do have 250 tons of bricks again. That was quick, right? That's of course because there is also the brick production now from the south and from the New World coming in addition. And that leads to a nice surplus here. And we can build the next university right here in Vega over there. And with that, we'll also be able then to upgrade a few bunches of these people here, right? All the way to... Holy cow, really? Even this one. Even this one. Alright, I was not expecting so much fulfillment here, so we can basically upgrade the whole block if I want to. Next up though, with that, let's start our steam motor production, our motor assembly line. That is now a nasty building. Not so much with pollution, right? It does pollute a bit, of course. But in way more severe aspects, that is the 1800 that it requires of us. Yeah, with the influence that we have, we could actually purchase a share again. That's 1,600 from Bentem and 1,800 from Miss Hunt. Though we do have 566,000 and Leo. Oh, Leo's also not that bad. 1,800 share value for 580,000 coin. But he's my ally. I would not like to purchase into my ally. Nor do I want to make Bentem my aggravator. So we're going to go with Miss Hunt here. Spending a bit of our money there to get a boost as well. With diplomacy, it's not looking that great with Bentem. She is actually declining all my flattery, even if it's on a higher chance. There's a high chance now. Even the high chance now goes wrong. We could give her a bit of a gift there again. Very good, but we're only still in the 40s, and I can't raise this anymore. So this is a bad indication here that she might actually join her ally, Miss Hunt, against us at some point, right? Could happen anytime. It happened in the past, so I'm a bit concerned about this. Leo, on the other hand, with Leo, we might... Yeah, we definitely will go to an alliance once that happens. We have 100, so we can go alliance anytime we want to. He's actually a bit stronger than us right now, but that's of course because of the harbor defenses, not because he's got the greatest fleet in the world. One more thing I would like to do is, that is Anne Harlow. And raising my reputation with her a bit and trying the trade rights. That's not possible yet. Darn it. Ask for quest is also risky because it's usually a destruction quest. And it's also usually far away. So yeah, if it's somewhere in this territory, I can't do it. And then I lose reputation again. Choices, decisions. I can't do all of that. And yeah, there it is. Also with the latest university, we can also go ahead and upgrade now a bunch of these people here to engineers. Of course, that is something I would like very much to do right away. and of course over the pond. Since we now have a bit of a sizable population for engineers, first of all, I would like to, of course, apply a different skin to them. A bit of a darker tone. We go ahead with this time again. I love the brick style. And since those people want, of course, something now, right? And they would also pay us handsomely. Glass is, or spectacles, is one of the first one. And with that, we would get 20 coin per building. In addition here, look at that. The penny farthing is 28. That's nice, of course. But the ones that we have already, they would already pay us handsomely. So I would rather use this, especially since we have already a brass production up and running. Let's build the second motor assembly line, so we have both of them now operational. And this leads now still to a surplus of, well, I think it's 1 to 2 brass that we have. So I would definitely like to build my third brass smelter in now, that we have all 3 of them. That is perfectly ideal. With that, we have a surplus of 3 now. And of course, brass is being needed by spectacles. Right, there's also a royal galleon passing through. They take quite the hits now.
You can't succeed without getting.
They will not be able to chase it down. There is the pirate, but the pirate fortunately is not at war with us at the moment. Mobilize the hospital while we're in the area, and also upgrade a few more people here in Oreo, since we have the materials. Getting us a really nice obrero workforce that we're going to need for our coffee roasters. Oh, there's also a ruin here. That's a very bad location for a ruin. Everyone that would see that immediately. Let's go back to the old world real quick, because of course we are not done with you yet. And we continue onwards with my next production. That would be the spectacles. Now for the spectacles, we do need, of course, a new industry area. We could make one in the back here now. A bit of a cleaner industry it is, right? So not something that pollutes, but something that we still need. And that's, of course, the spectacles. It is improved by electricity, but it does not require it. And it produces not that much, to be honest. It's 0.75 at this point. And we do want to improve the boosted, of course, as well. We do have still some lumberjack here that we of course can require, but we get the lumber in from another island, so I can get rid of that. Off it goes, and the logs we are also getting it from somewhere else, even though I might need to increase the volume for that. Let's go all the way to this area. I think city-wise that would be fine, right? If we go as far as this area, and then we have a warehouse then here somewhere. I might also calculate in a electrical power plant at some point. So let's actually move those people away there again. Just a tiny bit, really. So that I can get my triple road done, like this. Right, so that we have our option here for the power plant then in the future. This one can actually get done somewhere over here, the same with you guys. That's fine for now. And then we have, of course, room for improvements here to the spectacle factories. And yeah, I think we're going ahead with, let's make it a block of 4 for the moment. That we can work around with. And I will also want a trade union here at some point. So let's just reserve that for now. Might also then make a power plant out of that. No idea yet. That, however, we do have the next production then already set up. That might be the only thing that matches here. And yes, we only have a surplus of 1. So we'll need to up that a bit. The sand production is somewhere else now. It's over here, right? Yep, there it is. We do need 1 more sand mine. I'm going to build it here. Right. Producing me 2 tons of sand per minute. Let's just quickly check this out. Oh, actually we don't have a overproduction of it. I thought we would have. Fish then is though something. Yeah, fish I can do. Buy the fish. Have another sand mine here. Definitely up the warehouse, and don't think that's necessary. All right, this is not going to work. 4 of them should be fine now, right? Yeah, it's equal now. All right, I have no choice, but I will delete those fisheries. We can improve we can up the productivity without sacrificing too much. And I would like to build me some 2 more than here. We don't need that for our glass makers. This one is upgraded. This we can upgrade because it also will serve those guys here. And with that, we do need a few more glassmakers. Do we have them blueprinted? I don't think so, but it's worth checking it out. There it is, one more that we have blueprinted. Is it in the electricity zone? Yes. Then we only would need one of them, right? Yeah, that might be something. And there it is, getting boosted, producing me 4 per minute. I just need to make sure really that my warehouses are up for the task. So I will check those loading ramps here as closely as possible. And with that, my surplus is now at a whopping 5. Perfect. And that means, yeah, we can go ahead with spectacles. I would start with 2 of them right away. And we are also going to close it off. Now, while we wait for a few more... Oh, resources. There they are. We can actually build them now. Perfect. Let's start with 2. Spectacle factories. We do have the workforce, obviously. And glass and steel brass is coming in, producing me some spectacles. One, it's 1.5, I think it's going to be. So let's actually build a third one. They're actually pretty expensive, 1,000 per glassmaker they cost me. But they're going to be worth it once I unlock them. And with that, we're actually negative. Reason for that is though also, not only our fleet, but also we have a lot of workforce in the lower classes still. The workers especially. And I should continue upgrading more people to artisans. Let's go ahead and do this right over here with the remaining bricks that I have, right? These guys. There's a few more and this block. With that, we're getting slightly positive again, though it's still not that high. Majority of my income probably is from weapon and soap selling right now. Also, Miss Hunt purchased back a share. In 50 seconds, we can purchase it back. This will give me 2,000 on the balance in addition. And there the cooldown is off. Let's go ahead and purchase one of them. Right, Miss Hunt. Oh, okay, this is a clipper bricks. That is a waypoint that I've not defined properly yet. That's my brick trade route. It's been a while. Now we do this. And of course, we suffer the consequences immediately. I'm going to lose this clipper here.
Ceasefire has ended.
Oh, this is actually way worse. Sean.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a good father.
Don't want to give him more money though. But he will definitely advance then again.
The ship was destroyed.
Just hope that my fleet is up for the task. They will probably try to chase down my protection here. So in that case, not that much I can do. Isabel also doesn't really have the white flag available, so no chance or no... I mean, of course, once she has the white flag, I can purchase a ship here and equip it with it, right? So this is always an option, but the white flag is just really hard to get. There was no chance here now, and I would like to continue trying. Now, while the spectacles are coming in, I would like to start with my next production, of course, and that is an Oreo, and that's going to be my coffee. Now, coffee is going to be very important, right? Because those engineers like to drink. And we do have a bit of more oil in this region. So we'll definitely need to get a pretty long trade route then down here. Because there's oil, and on the other side there's oil. So there's going to be a long train route here at some point. We need to make sure that we always have this available. So let's make a dummy road that is going to be with the tracks then later. So that I don't close it off unintentionally. There's also a beach. Yeah. Idea if we're going to ever need that beach. I don't think so. And there's just that train, right? So we can safely go ahead and build us a coffee plantation network over here, something like that with, well, a fire station, of course. Yeah, let's go ahead with a police station there as well. And I might actually also consider a trade union as well, because there are some sexy items for coffee production, and we might need that to save some space. And then we just need the coffee plantations. They will cost me quite a bit, right? So one of them costs me, building it right now, 10,000 for one farm. Look at that. For a bit of crop. All right. And yeah, then we got a few of them piled up. And then we just need the coffee roasters. I'm going to have them, of course, in a different location. This is looking quite fine. It's far away outside of Oreo. And, oh, wait a second. We might actually have a monument there at some point. This is for Caoutchouc. This is the pirates gathering location right now. Yeah, he's gathering, by the way, so...
New orders?
Unfortunately, I will need to keep my ships right in here. We still have a bit of buffer here to work with. He will probably try to attack me once more. We could try to keep one ship a bit further outside as a bait right? And he might actually come in, but we need to be very careful about it, of course. We need to check this constantly to not get surprised. But he might actually, yeah, he might actually do it, right? He might actually attack. And yeah, let's have my coffee roaster industry then somewhere over here. That seems like a good location, as good as any. We don't need, I'm not going to advance that far with my city, right? It's too much. And here we just then have the coffee roasters. I might, yeah, actually let's do this. Let's get us ahead with a trade union then here as well somewhere. Perfect. And then also a fire station. And since, yeah, it's advanced industry,
Your harbor is under attack.
we should really have a police station too. Right, there's just one of Sean's ship. Any ship is fine to trigger the ceasefire. And I can only hope that he at some point does it quickly. Yeah, he's preparing. Don't fret, my little captain. You're going to be safe. I'm going to try and protect you. There we got that, and we're just going to make here a quick row of it, and then we can just get us the coffee roasters in. Of course, one thing I might need to do actually, I'm going to move you a bit further away, even though I don't need that much timber here anymore anyway, but yeah, fine. Of course, not all of them will get their proper coverage, but those are going to be the last ones that I build, and then we can still model that around a bit. Hooray! With that, we have actually everything that we need. Oh, quickly, let's check out where Sean is. He's still far away, but I think he's on the move. And in Vega, we need a total consumption of 5 right now. That would lead to 3 coffee roasters. Let's make it 4 to get this working right. And that means also we need 8 coffee plantations. So that's 80,000. Then we need to invest now in coffee plantations. 80,000. That's 3, 5, 7, 8. And a bit of infrastructure here in the center. And of course, the same thing then here for 4 coffee roasters. Also the basic infrastructure. And then we build the first 4 coffee roasters, right? With that stuff. Very good. So the coffee production is on its way. The thing is, it is having a pretty high initial cost, but the maintenance cost is actually really low, right? For coffee, and it's going to bring us in a lot of money then as well.
Attention for the Admiral.
Once I get my ships over. Yeah, there he is. We might just be very careful about this, as I really don't want to lose any of my ships. Condor, you're going to be safe, right? So you can already turn around a bit.
Your harbor is under attack.
Here. Yeah. I know you want to.
Steer us forth.
Right. He doesn't dare. Unfortunately, he will not come in here. I don't think so. He's just going to circle around and have some fun with the sights. Back in Vega, important things take place though, as we can also now build the Steamship yard for 90,000. Shoot, that was expensive again. My money is crumbling at the moment. And yes, we have steamships available, and I can actually build the first ones. We also get some new ones, the reefer ship, never heard of it.
Ready for a challenge.
That's my cotton trader. Nothing I can do. Yeah, come on, do it. Just do it, please. Get in here. I would so love it. But he doesn't do it.
Attention for the Admiral.
Oh, and now he's at war with Market Hunt as well, so he will quickly come around there again, I think.
On our way.
Yeah, they will not advance. They will just have a quick look around here. Yeah. Doesn't matter, we can build steamships. That's going to be very important for our transportation network. So cargo ships is going to be the go-to here. I would like to have a look though at the reefer ship, as I don't know this. The swiftest ship to ever apply to international trade, boarding great distances in record time. It has 6 cargo slots. That's as much as a cargo ship. It has though a higher movement speed. Not as many hit points. A tricky one, right? And it does cost me 6 influence instead of 3. Let's start with a normal cargo ship. I will definitely build them once I feel they're useful to me. Let's build 2 cargo ships right away. They're in construction now. And we also have the glasses here, the spectacles. Let's unlock it finally for my very unhappy engineer population. This will lead to a bit of a nice surplus coming in now again. And then of course coffee will also lead to the same thing with the 16 that we have. And then theoretically light bulbs are missing. And we could advance to investors. Things are looking great right now. They could be better, and we're working on that. Stay tuned!